Your story may not have such a happy beginning, but that doesn't make you who you are. It is the rest of your story.
Once the great King Grey, powerful warrior, fallen to his death, but reborn as Arthur Leywin, a child with magical abilities. He has been given a second chance at life.
Thank you so much to me. I'm losing touch, get me served on a silver platter. Ask for seconds, they just let me. They tell me I'm a god. I'm lost in the facade since we know.
Grey, there's someone new I'd like you to meet. Cecilia.
Tell him it's on. Tell him what's up. Tell him it's on. Tell him what's up. Tell him it's on.
And even when I told you everything I had uncovered about Lady Vera, you turned your back on your best friend for that bitch. He seethed, black flames dancing along his hands. And as if that wasn't enough, you killed her. You killed Cecilia in front of me. My runes and his flames waged a constant battle, but for the moment it was a stalemate. "Stop, Nico!" I cried, unable to help the tears rolling down my cheeks.
Sin City was an
My name is Madara Uchiha. I am here to explain something to you all.
What is it?
It's about my plan.
Yeah. Young thought they got kid. Young thought they got bad. You sound like that. You sound like you born the fag.
This is what Agrona has been researching for the last few hundred years, Gray. And your reincarnation was what allowed the gears to start turning, Nico said. And that was how I was able to reincarnate into this world. After all, if someone deserves a new life, it isn't you. It's Cecilia and me. Bullshit. I attempted the reincarnation on Gray first, that's true, but his soul never arrived in the chosen vessel. A simple miscalculation, I thought. A pearlescent oval opened over the arena floor. Two figures stepped through. Tessia looked exactly as she had when I'd last seen her, speaking to her people from a balcony in Eleanor. Although she looked the same, she was immediately and unequivocally not Tessia. Instead, this person masquerading as my oldest friend moved with aggressive confidence. But the cold, distrustful look Cecilia gave me from Tessia's eyes still drove a knife through my chest. "Vekor welcomes the High Sovereign. All hail Agrona Vritra." "I guess I finally got your attention." Agrona smirked. Something happened in my core. It felt like a pinprick of light burning right in the middle of me. Cecilia's hands went wide, and that pinprick expanded into an orb of white light that completely surrounded and encapsulated me, pushing away the dust and dirt. Clear crystal bars thrust up out of the ground in a square, with me at the center. I grew slightly sick at the thought. But it was the clearest path forward, the most decisive measure. I could assure that Agrona couldn't use Tessia or Cecilia, that whatever power the legacy had couldn't be controlled. I felt my eyes grow wet, but I hardened my heart. Forgive me, Tessia. My armor and Asuran physique protected me as I crashed through them, sending crystalline shards spraying in every direction. Mid-step, I conjured the ether blade, drew it back, aimed for her core. Her eyes widened and flashed green. Art, please. It was Tessia's voice. I released the ether blade. Take him. His look of astonishment was the last thing I saw as the etheric pathways took me far away from the Colosseum and the Victoriad.
You don't have time. The body will die in 1 hour.
You too will die then.
I don't want to die.
Why did you stop him from killing me?
Because I have a promise to keep.
That's all. What's next? What's next?
Everything you say make me look the other way. I don't wanna know, so I'ma let it fade. Baby, I got issues, but I love myself. Baby, I got issues.
Agrona. Agrona, Indrath. You speak as if they are the only two beings in the world, as if there is no choice but to serve one or the other. If the world is a coin, Agrona on one side, Kezes on the other, then someone else has flipped that coin, and no matter how it lands, whichever face looks up from the ground, it will be that someone who is looking back down.
Who is it you speak of so reverently? I asked, somewhat unnerved by her demeanor. Who do you believe could rival these two, who are considered great even among the Asura?
Oh, you know him well, old dear. Perhaps even better than I do. A certain human mage with a penchant for biting off more than he can chew.
My eyes flew open, all three of them, as my mind went back to the moments before I finished casting World Eater, when I felt an alien presence watching me. almost as if some greater deity, a true god, had arrived to witness my lowest moment and judge me by it. I hadn't known who it could have been at the time, but now, Arthur Lewin.